Welcome back, Cubs and all. How you doing? We got a banger today. Look at this. We've got Kevin. It's been a hot minute since we've had Kevin back on the channel. Kevin hasn't been playing that much recently. I think a lot of people have been taking a break since the PK clan. A lot of people are I think the patch has just been we've been in this patch for such a long time now. It's been well over a year. And, yeah, some people are just finding it a bit stale at the moment. But fear not, my friends. The Steam database has been changing consistently. Prior to this, the last 3 months, they made a change in each month. And that is, at the very least, going to be a patch. People are suggesting it's going to be the DLC, which would be great. Maybe both. Obviously, both would be even better. If you get DLC, you'll get a patch, right? Likely. But yeah, at the very least, it's going to likely be a patch, and I think that's what we need, and hopefully we hear about that soon. And if that's the case, then I think that will bring a nice fresh breath of air, I guess. I don't know what else you breathe other than air, but it'll bring some old heads back and give the game a much needed cleanup. So let's all pray for that. But anyways, yeah, so Kevin versus A's as well, may I add. A's playing as Inca. He likes playing Inca a lot recently because he loves doing this 2-pack rebellion, which you've seen a couple of times recently from him, which was fun. I think we got one in the Revolt week I did a couple of weeks ago. That was really fun. I think that was the first Revolt game of the week as well, which was really fun. The next week, the next themed week is going to be the native week. I did post something out there on YouTube, and you all voted on it, and it was very close between the mercenaries and natives, but you decided to go for the natives. So I'm building up some native games ready for the next themed week. Hopefully it'll be at some point in January. Once I've got enough games to do the whole week, might try and play 1 or 2 games myself to try and get a game on there as well. But yeah, okay, so what do we have here? We have 3 villagers coming in for Azank. He's gone for starting TP and a Canter house. Let's go look over at Big Boy Kevin. What do we have from him? It looks like T-Export has just come in. No lightning today, thank goodness. We don't have the lightning ASMR, which is always good. So we're going to go visit the Imperial Court. There's the fortress and the Emperor's Treasury. All right next to each other. I'm not sure having the court right next to the... Oh, I guess. Where's the prison then? Where's the customs house? I guess the fortress? Not really much of a fortress, is it? I don't see many guns in there. That looks like that's kind of easy to break into and break out of. But hey, who am I? Who am I? So T-Export, wait a minute. He hasn't actually gone for the French immigrants yet. Look at that. You can see the flagpole, but you can't see a flag at the end of it, which means he hasn't. That is very bizarre, actually. That is very bizarre. You can see that he's got nearly 300 export. What is he? He must be planning something, right? He must be planning something because he's aging up slow because of it. Not terribly slow, but pretty slow. You generally need that French food tech that you get from the French allies at the very start. It's usually so important, especially if you don't go 2 villagers, which is what the old meta used to be. Before T-Export was a thing, you used to go for Northern refugees. Generally, you'd get 2 or 3 villagers from it. And you just kind of have a little bit of extra gathering to age up quicker. But without that, just T-Export, that's a very slow age up. But he's managed to make it work. What do we have here from A's? We got a Royal Embassy wagon. Interesting. So he has aged up. He's got a Royal Embassy wagon. There's another Builder Travois. There's the 2 Builder Travois. Wait, has he sent... Oh my god, he sent American allies? I did wonder why there was an embassy wagon. It didn't make much sense. He's going to put 2 Tambos down. That is pretty much the most effective, the most cost-efficient thing you can get for the Builder Travois. And he's making, he's taken into the bowlers that I can't remember what they're called. They're like the cavalry bowlers. That's interesting. Is he going to make them? Surely not. Surely he doesn't actually make them. And now he's going to have 3 TPs, though. First shipment's going to be 5 villagers. So he does get, like, shipment, which is good. And now he's got 3 TPs. He's going to get those shipments, continue to have those shipments as well coming in, which is nice. He's not making anything just yet. He's putting down more canchers. So he's on 6. He's on 6 canchers as well. Yeah, he really boomed in transition to the age up. Now going for 2 war huts. I don't know why he's gone for the bowlers. Is it maybe for a specific tech that he wants from it? Going for the Native American allies is that early is very, very interesting. Let's have a look over at Kevin. What do we have coming in for Kevin? He's gone up with the German allies. Interesting. So he's gone up with the German allies. And the main reason you do that is because it makes your army cheaper. So generally you see German allies when you play it out in Age 2. Because obviously Age 2, you know, you want to make units and you want them to be cheaper because obviously then you can produce more, you can make more villagers, etc., etc. So the German allies does make your Old Hand army cheaper. It makes all of your armies cheaper. First shipment, by the looks of it, is 700 wood. Oh, wait, no, he sent it. No, sorry, wait, his first shipment was diplomatic intrigue? Did he go diplomatic intrigue? Interesting. So he's gone diplomatic intrigue. Intriguing. Oh, he might actually have one of the techs then. I'm guessing he has the food tech. He doesn't look like he's got the gold tech. He's got 2 vills and gold coins. So he's either got the wood tech or the food tech. And I don't know if you can get the wood tech in Age 2 or the gold tech. So yeah, I think he's probably got the food tech, which is the food trickle, is what I'm talking about there. And now HU Canoe. So he's really playing this out in Age 2, which is good to see because the meta with China very often has always been the fast fortress. And we've obviously got the Lucas L meta at the moment. But China's Age 2 is still pretty good. It's quite difficult. The builds are quite difficult, but if you can put it off, you know, your mass is crazy. Eastern Medicine coming in. He's getting just market text right now. He's making Old Hand from the Summer Palace as well. Gonna lose a village here, though. Well, maybe he won't if he backs. No, yeah, he'll kill this. Okay, that's nice. We're now on... Wow, and look at this mass already. Look at this mass already. Absolutely insane. He's on 46 units at 8 minutes. That is a lot of units. That is a lot of units. And he's desperately trying to snare the Plume Spearman. He does. The Plume Spearman turn around to fight. He's trying to clean them before he gets the Chukanus catch up. But it is going to lead him to the 2 war huts as well, so that's a pretty good result. I'm trying to keep an eye on Kevin to see if he goes for these techs. I can't see it yet. A's 29 vills, a lot of canchers. Nice step that he's getting in there. Hitting lots of jungle bowmen and then diving out of the way of the Plume Spearman at the perfect time. Fantastic micro by Kevin. Okay, sieging down both those war huts. Great value there. And he's going to go for TP. Ace is going to try and do some counterplay here. Wow, that's the Aymara support. Interesting. That sends 7 Chaskies and also makes Chaskies kind of like shock infantry. Very good card. They're a very good Age 2 unit. Okay, sending in Pikemen as well. Kevin on 26 vills. An Old Hand batch coming out of the Summer Palace. Always satisfying to get good value from that Wanda. Oh, the last flame chucked at that village does go down. So A's has taken down 2 villagers, but in response, Kevin's taken down a Tambo and 2 war huts. So he's definitely winning. Kevin's definitely winning in that respect. Now we've got a bit of a battle going on here with some stepdaddies, some piemen. There is some jungle boymen here, so might win this skirmish. Stepdaddy's going to come in, though, and clean them up real quick. Real quick. Good micro. Again there by Kevin. The Plume Spearmen do win out in the end. Plume Spearmen much tougher than the Chang Pikemen. And Kevin just, no fucks given here. Just diving in against the base. He's going to start taking down some of these cancer houses now. 700 coin coming in behind this as well. Maybe looking to find an age in there. Definitely possible. More Plume Spearmen. Aymara support coming in. Chaskies. Look at that 15-hand attack Chaskies. And he's going to go for a surround. They are acting as that shock infantry mini cavalry here. Plume Spearmen. More laser beam arrows. Sorry, poison. I can just hear the Aymara Chaskies with those really unique weapons. Imagine someone just like flailing whips at you. And this is going to be a clean. This is going to be a clean for Ace. How does he do this? How does he do this? He's so good at it. Just shits out units from nowhere. It's like units just materialize out of thin air. He's so good at it, and he's so good at the timing of bringing it all together as well. Fantastic stuff here. Fantastic stuff by Ace. Portrick there to run the rest of his units away. He does manage to skimp her out of there with a handful of units left, but going for the age up whilst you're naked here as well, losing all your units, pretty naked right now. It's going to be tough to hold. Going into age 3 with the porcelain tower. It's going to be for the eco. So that's not going to give him units either. That's a brave wander. That's a very brave wander to age up with here. I would go for the skirms 100%. Going to get another batch from the Summer Palace. So again, going to add that to the massive army. Very, very nice. He's making standard army here as well. Interesting. Is bringing buying back his Shaolin Master. That's 300 coin. But he's going to need everything possible here in order to defend against this mass. That's a lot of mass there from Ace. Ace did lose a lot of infrastructure. He's sending in Canary support. Could deal with that right now, but that's inexpensive. That's like 500 coin. It does send Plume Spearmen. Plume Spearmen are going to get buffed as well. 38 villagers here for Ace. Oh my god, look at the export that Kevin is on. Can get the dops. Probably saving it for both of the wooden coin techs. There's the coin trickle. Oh, but Chuganoos are pretty naked here. Intervention's coming in. He's not got the Brits though. So I think you get the dops with them, right? That could be cool. Shallow Master comes back. Double Minutemen coming in. All hands on deck. Can he hold? Can he hold or hold the line, boys? Hold the line. Critical hit. Oh, big disciple back coming in here. As he finally starts sending some German expeditionary companies. I think he's going to be able to hold, along with intervention. Going to give him even more doppels. But he sends him all the way up here against the Canary support Plume Spearmen. The Zweihanders. The Zweihanders. The tallest looking dops in the game. He has 8 of them. He has 8 Zweihanders. Such a badass looking unit. Look how cool. Look at the capes. Why don't normal dops look this cool? Normal dops need to look this cool. It's not fair that you can only get the coolest looking dops in the game from bloody China. Make it make sense to Lannis. Listen to us. Some raiding going in here, but that's not going to work too well. It's just about distracting him, I think. Sending in 10 arquebuses as well. Those Zweihanders coming in clutch, defending that village on 58 HP. And now he gets the coin trickle. I think he's already got the food trickle. And now going up with the British ally. So he got the Zweihanders, he got the coin trickle and food trickle. And now he's got the Zweihanders, which are going to get buffed by the British, I believe, right? The British allies will buff his the HP of these units. If that works for consulate units as well. I believe it does. These guys don't have much siege. Oh, they have 16 siege. It's not terrible. Oh, we've got the big blue dot here. Oh, Kunari support. 52 siege plume spearmen. These things are at age 2 units. He's picking up a house of Degelian whilst he's at it. 35 vills for China. 44 for Inca with 10 canter houses. Does have Chicha Brewing as well. He's going up to H3 now with the messenger. He's making some more Amaya support. Chaskis, more Chimu runners. He's running around the map here. And looking like there's going to be somewhat of a base trade. But is Kevin going to take the bait? Kevin is not taking the bait. And this is how you do it. This is exactly how you do it. That village did go down. I don't think it got healed up here. Another village going down so fast. He's going to lose his Shaolin monk again. No disciples coming out of it. But Kevin is not taking the bait. And Plume Spearman with all of their 52 siege. This guy has 78 siege. The Zweihanders have the siege advantage. Now, when you do these types of base trades, generally who wins is who has the better siege. Who can do the more damage to your infrastructure the fastest. And Kevin is confident about the Zweihander siege. Again, taking down a war hut denies him being able to make any more units. A big cab back coming in, cleaning up, killing villagers. Big fights going on around the back here as well of his base. We've got skirms though. We've got 8 bolus warriors coming in for A's. That's going to adaptation to all of the cab that he just saw. Canary support, Plume Spearmen are going to do work, but the skirms are just a bit too much for them. And he's got reinforcements coming in, whilst at the same time he's losing his town center. Look how fast we blinked, and the Zweihanders did the majority of that siege, just destroyed the town center so fast. And then the Cav are going to be able to clean up the rest. Beautiful stuff. And now we've got villagers all over the map, spread, sprawl over everywhere. This is a death match going on right here. A's does have the disadvantage. He's down in score, but he did get the H3 in time. Can he make anything to beat this? I don't know. He's getting elite Plume Spearman. Needed that straight away when he got into H3, but lost his war hut, so he couldn't, I don't think. Maybe with the veterancy Plume Spearman, he could have done a better base trade there. But Kevin gets to keep most of his vills. He gets to keep his town center. So Kevin just comes out on top of the base trade. And that is purely because he had those Zweihanders. If it wasn't these Zweihanders, he wouldn't have been able to take everything down anywhere near as quickly as he could have done. Probably would have had to run back to his base. He still has 8 Zweihanders. He still has 8 Zweihanders. And they're moving in close to the Plume Spearmen. Plume Spearmen do not want that heat. They do not want the beef of the Zweihander. 26 hand attack with 2 area of effect and 20% melee resist. You do not want that beef, Plume Spearman. I'm telling you. Is that Bang Army? He's got Bang Army in here as well. Jesus, I think Kevin just destroys from here. Look at the bolus running. There's such a funny, such a nerdy run. One of the Zweihanders is going to go down to bolus here. That is such a level of disrespect. Does slow them down, though. Has a ranged snare, which is really good, because these heavy infantry are very scary if they get close to you. Maybe the last stand here for A's. Wow, double back Forbidden Army. Yeah, no chance. Kevin's got really good eco because of the German export text. The German trickles is giving him really good, solid eco here. He's also up in villages just about now. Final stand. The Zweihanders, though, look at them. Bringing those double-handed swords. Shut up, bro. Get out of it. Just meleeing everything down the Zweihanders. I can't stop saying Zweihander. I'm probably saying it wrong. And all my German brothers out there going, 9! Oh, dearie me. Oh, what a game. What a fun base trade game there. The Zweihander. Ja, da. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that length of that sword. These guys are not compensating. Let me tell you right now, they are not compensating. Look at that. Look at the length of that sword. Coolest looking DOP in the game with that beautiful flag on their capes. Oh, come on. As if Germany can't make those DOPs. What a game. A's just couldn't take the heat this game. He tried to base trade better, more effectively with his high siege unit. But honestly, the DOPs, those German DOPs, really won Kevin the game. Honestly, they protected him in that big fight. They destroyed the Plume Spearmen, and then they also provided the siege that China needed there to base trade efficiently and effectively. An insane amount of siege. Most made unit was Chasky compared to Chu Canu's. Village account was close. Military unit population. You can see there. I mean, that's classic China, right? Quantity over quality, and quantity just became too much in the end. GG's, fun game today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. You got to see the coolest looking DOP in the game. Definitely going to be the thumbnail, and yeah, catch you in the next one. Go, boys, peace.